All right, gentlemen, but moving on to the next topic here. Gentlemen, have you guys seen these viral clips going around through all of social media? I've seen it on Instagram, seen it on TikTok, and I've even seen it on YouTube. Normally, I don't tend to see these type of videos on my YouTube feed because they tend to be like in the conspiracy section. The pyramids apparently have been discovered to be the roof of a massive structure that spans 2,000 feet underneath them.
I knew that.
Gentlemen, do we think that this is like... What do we think on this? What's the thought process?
I knew that.
Okay. How do you know?
I could tell you because the tippity top of the pyramid is gold.
Used to be gold. That actually got stolen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Like solid gold?
Solid gold, yeah. That was
like
a solid...
a brick solid gold
A giant brick of fucking... What's it called? Of gold used to be at the top of the pyramids, yeah.
and you know
gold
how
is a conductor of electricity?
It's a great conductor of electricity.
Go ahead, Melly. I gotta.
so say you go to the beach and you ever like grab some sand and you put water in it and you know how it could form from like the inside.
Okay.
So they never, you know how the thing is. Oh, how were they so strong to make the pyramid? How did they move this big ass rock?
Okay.
Put it over here.
Okay.
They were slaves. How the hell they do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That never happened. So they did that. Like it was covered with sand. Like the tip. So like the only thing that you seen was the gold.
Okay.
That's the only thing that you seen. And like it's like that. Like the triangle. Like the pyramid. You know what I'm trying to say? Like so
he made a triangle shape.
So the pyramid, like what we see is like that whole thing was actually covered with sand. But now as we're going with time, like all the sand is like unraveling.
Okay.
So the more it unravels is the more that it's showing. Where like
you think that the sand is receding, so it makes more of the structure visible.
Yeah,
is essentially what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now,
because the tippity top is the gold, so that's the only thing that you see. So you only see the gold protruding from the sand. But now, like since time is going, say. So you
think that at one point the
like
entire structure was
like
under
going like
sand?
that. It's going like that. Pause. It's going like that.
Okay, it's breaking through the sand. So my question then, do you think that this entire structure used to be under sand? Is essentially what you think what happened?
Correct.
So then, where did the structure come from? Then is then the question.
they made the structure. So they made the structure like they went inside the sand. Like
you think they built it underground, and this is the remains of what was left after it?
Correct.
But now here's the problem: you're talking about sand, but these blocks that make up the pyramids are giant pieces of granite. They're not made the same material.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like with the beach.
Okay.
We make it.
What
with the sand.
He's explained it. Let
with
me
the sand, with the pyramid. So you put the sand or the water inside. That's how they made it. But the limestone is strong sand.
I understand this, but my question is...
It's formed sand. All
right. So then, here's a better question.
It's like sandstone. You know sandstone in Minecraft?
Why did they make...
When you go deep in the sand and you finally find some sandstone.
So here's my question.
It's just like that. So you go deep in the sand, or you open the thing from the gold. And then you could go inside. And then... It's like that. That's why.
Nigga, you're saying the fucking pyramids were a bunker?
Yes.
Essentially. Yeah, he's saying that they built it from the inside outward. But now here's my question. If that is the case, then why did they cut every one of the single individual blocks inside of the bunker? That wouldn't make sense. Even on the outside, they made cuts to the outside. Why? What would be the reasoning and the logic behind that?
I don't know everything.
So this is what I think. I think they built the pyramids and then they just kept going down, adding levels to it. That's why they got the extendo. That's what I think. But
and now it's just going deeper and deeper.
Right.
Huh?
They were just shoveling out shit.
Okay.
Shit.
And like think about it. When you had the structure up, it's like a tent, so they're not in the heat anymore. They just boom, so they could just go boom, 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 take out everything, make shit as they go down. and then they're probably just going down as far as they could because they are putting dead people in that shit. So they probably could think they put the extension on the house.
A tomb.
A
Like,
tomb.
why would dead people be outside? Dead people will be underground, wouldn't they?
Underground, yeah. So,
And why is there gold on
but
top?
I think it's like a hierarchy. Like you put the top nigga on top, and then you
With
put
the gold.
everybody else. Yeah.
Now here's the thing. So the structures. Did you guys see how like they just described what the structure underground would look like? So apparently it's like
Wait, why are they hypothetically? I thought they discovered this shit.
no, they didn't discover it. They imaged it using some type of like sound technology to see under the ground because this is 2,000. You guys understand like how deep 2,000 feet we're talking? Like that's higher than some skyscrapers.
Right.
Like that's how deep into the earth this shit apparently goes.
I seen it kind of look like what's that one monument in Washington D.C. The big one.
The,
Oh,
the
Washington.
obelisk.
The Washington Monument. That's the Washington
The
Monument.
Washington
That's an
Monument.
obelisk.
It kind of looked like that, right? Like
So,
in underground.
It's a giant pillar underground like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But way bigger than that. So this structure, so apparently there's 2 boxes, pretty much essentially, like 2 chambers underneath, all the way at the bottom of at the base of this, on each side. And then there are, on each one of the corners of the boxes, it's like a set of stilts. There's giant pillars that go all the way back up to the top of the pyramids, and then they have like a spiral that go all the way down. It looks like, image-wise, it looks like a staircase essentially to walk all the way down there. Is essentially what they're saying they found. Now, here's the only pushback that people have so far on this idea. This is apparently not a new finding. This is actually not recent. This is actually from a study from 2022 that has still been studied, but the internet got a hold of it and took it to the moon, essentially. So this isn't even confirmed yet. We don't actually know if it's there, but the internet has gone crazy about it. What do you guys think we would even find down under this if this exists?
So let me tell you this conspiracy theory.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Caps.
Think your caps on, please. I'm gonna need
It's
that.
been a while.
It's been a while.
For real. So you know there's like pyramids in Mexico, right?
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So they recently found that there are pools of mercury located beneath the pyramids.
Of which ones? All of them, or
There's some in Mexico.
Okay.
I'll tell you the exact one right now because I have it on my phone.
he was?
I was looking at it. So, pools of mercury
Okay.
were found, liquid pools of mercury were found underground in the chambers beneath the Pyramid of the Feathered Serpent in Teotihuacan, Mexico. Boom. You know what we were discussing before, the tips are gold, conductor of electricity.
Correct.
You know what else is a good conductor of electricity?
What's that?
Mercury.
Oh,
Wire have pools underneath. So this is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
What we found was an extraterrestrial spaceship, right? That came in. And as a power source, they were trying to use the lightning as a power source.
Okay.
What we did as humans is we saw the aliens interacting with it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's their higher beings. Because why as humans were we back in Egypt worshiping cats? Doesn't make sense. That's a feline. This is an animal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a dog.
well, this is an animal as well. But listen, they saw the aliens messing around with it. They were like, it came from the sky, it's gonna go back up. I'm gonna build a tomb around it. So when it blasts up straight into space, it'll take me to where they are. They believed in reincarnation. Thought they were gonna be reincarnated into an alien world.
Okay.
And that's where we're going with this conspiracy theory. Because
So-
why are ancient
All right, McNasty.
people having pools of mercury that conduct the electricity? They were using ancient
didn't-
alien technology,
They-
and that's how they powered it up.
All right, McNasty. I can't confirm.
They're making portals to warp portals.
I can't confirm if there were or are not any pools of mercury under the pyramids. I can't confirm that. Now, the theory that you're talking about that they use the pyramids for alien spaceships like as power conductors, that is a running theory on
There it is.
a lot of different. And a lot, no. It really is like a running theory that a lot of people have. It hasn't been confirmed. There's no scientific like actual study based off of this, but there are a lot of like weird coincidences that happen with like the size, the alignment of the pyramids and shit like that. That just like doesn't really make sense. Like, for instance, all of the pyramids of Giza are like aligned perfectly with like the night sky and shit like that. Like, they did not have that type of laser focused technology back then, but yet they somehow figured that shit out. Like, that's just why.
Awakened.
Yeah. So that is a theory. That is a theory that they have that they used the pyramids as a fueling source for spaceships. I have heard of it. I again haven't really confirmed it. I don't know, McNasty. I'm gonna give you this one because I just don't know. I don't have enough information to argue this one.
So far, I'm hitting. I'm like 12 for 12 conspiracy theories right now.
Are you gonna agree with that, Melly? You agree with that? 12 for 12 is a high number.
Yeah, nah, because he had one conspiracy. I forgot.
Tell me
what
which
it was.
one didn't make sense, and I'll let you know.
Which one? Let me think.
Can't think about it.
Shit. This is the one we looked at each other like, what is this nigga talking about? I remember that shit.
That never happened.
It's probably the dinosaur, probably some dinosaur or.
It was definitely along the line of dinosaur. I remember that.
Dinosaurs
And he
made
tried
sense.
He tried to play it off of another conspiracy theory that he used to have. Fuck, what was it about?
We'll get back to that.
All right, McJassy, we'll give you it. The pyramids are then officially a fuel source for aliens. You get this one for now.
I think this is a good one. Let's hop right into the eye break.